already. How are we? Good morning,
Hey,
folks.
everybody. Good morning.
Thank you to those of you joining us.
As of 9 a.m., they had earned 12,000 per hour charity live stream for a group of charities. Mermaids.
T-shirt, which is ActionAid.
No. ActionAid Mermaids, and there's a third, and I do not, but it has not yet joined my brain cells.
You see, the thing I really love about that, aside from the fact that RQGG always does very good work, is that somewhere Graham Linehan is just enraged, and any day where lives have been made better is a day which is just fine with me.
And we're celebrating. Let's be honest. Any day you can make a bigot happy, make a bigot angry, is a day you should be happy.
It could be a companion site to doesthedogdie.com. Is the bigot sad?
Neighborly has just posted a Patreon-only release. 3 customers at the Sweet Tooth Bakery. Well, I know what I'm doing as soon as the stream concludes.
Some squelch on my voice, huh? I have absolutely no idea how to deal with that.
Give me here.
Margaret does.
Well, let me take a look. You might have your mic up a little loud. Alright, so I've reinitiated his microphone. Alrighty, thanks, Wendy. I've turned your volume down just a touch, and I've reinitiated it. It may just be your... I love you. It may just be your voice.
It's possible I do just sound gravelly and sexy.
Wendy, let us know how that sounds when you get a chance. Thank you so much.
We're just doing final walk around and setup. Do feel free to get comfortable and chill.
Folks, it's the Sunday morning in December, and they're so very, very busy, and everybody is so very, very tired. But everybody, I mean me.
60-hour week.
I worked a 60-hour week. It is the top of the month of December, which means it is one of the very big do all the meetings weekends for EA. Plus the RQGG is going on. So, it's been awesome. It's been a lot. Yeah, the RQGG strat. Ooh, I gotta be really careful with enunciating today. Their chat tends to be quite, busy.
Rambunctious. Some would say ebullient.
So, yes, by all means, this will be a quieter chat, but we need to warn you about content this week, everybody.
Especially those of you who weren't here last week.
Thank you, Wendy.
Especially need to hear this. Last week, the inciting incident of the game happened, which is...
We do believe that Gabe, our brother, that we have reunited with, we being the main character named Alex, yes?
Alex Chen, yes.
Yes. The brother we have reunited with after being parted as children and living through the foster system independently. We believe he's died as a result of a mining blast.
Which should not have happened.
Which we
suspect is going to be the central mystery of the game. Now, the pickup for all of this is, especially given the way the game has been paced so far, we're pretty certain we're going to be spending quite a lot of this session either at the funeral or processing our emotions. We are viscerally aware this isn't in any way, shape, or form, so it is very, very important.
That's so nice to learn, Welsh Corgi. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us.
Brilliant, thanks, Welsh. It is very, very important to learn for you to know up front that you are empowered to do whatever your emotional health requires.
Of course.
If that requires you not being here, there is no offense that can possibly be caused. We would much rather you be comfortable and happy and relaxed than need to go take some rehydration salts, because you've been crying so hard.
Yeah, so if today's stream's content gets to be too much for you, just go ahead and go. It's okay. The Valhalla will wait, and we will be here next week.
Also, just for the record, this week, kind of the perfect week to do it. Because there's adorable chaos 2 streams over at RQGG.
Right.
So, I'm pretty certain they'll have more serotonin than us this week.
Exactly. So make good choices for you about what you do and you don't want to engage with. Feel free to multi-stream. Feel free to pop back and forth.
Yeah.
But, we'll be quite focused on the game. So I've decided that Jamie Lee Curtis's character is it Freaky Friday? Is the Freaky Friday remake that the Make Good Choices comes
Make
from?
good choices! Yeah.
I've decided that that's one of the vibes I wish to adopt into my life. I want to be the stream mom who says, make good choices! So, this is Marguerite saying, make good choices. Make good choices for yourself. And choices can change. That's the nice thing about choices.
Yeah.
So if you start the stream with us and it's too intense and you step away and you get yourself some breakfast and some sunshine and you come back and you decide you want to engage with it, that's 100% okay. If you nope out and don't come back and never, salt the earth behind you and never visit the Valhalla, that is fine too. That is the right decision for you, and that's what matters.
I can give you an example from personal experience, recent personal experience.
Good, you do that because it lets me drink some more coffee.
Why do you think I'm picking up on that?
Good job!
I, despite having hosted a horror podcast for almost 15 years, and being well known in some circles as a horror voice actor,
I mean,
what
you dabble.
I dabble, I mess about. I am what you could describe as credulous as fuck. And I don't say that in any negative or self-effacing way.
But we say it in the sort of way where we have to make very specific arrangements when we go to Darren Brown shows, let's say.
Yes. I have been told I'm a remarkably easy hypnotism subject.
And I don't even need to see this demonstrated. I believe you. We're ready to believe you.
And the flip side to all of this is, despite...
I just know stuff. Really, well done. You're learning from me.
I know, right?
You do this to me. How do you... Yeah. Feels.
Okay. Anyway.
Yes, Marguerite. More coffee. More coffee.
The flip side, kind of, the relevance I mentioned to all of this is that I remain quite interested in parapsychology, despite the field being full of just ridiculousness. I was listening to a parapsychology podcast a couple of weeks ago, and it kind of got under my skin a little bit, and I was kind of like, oh, I don't like this, and then I went back and listened to another episode at 1 1/4 speed, and it was fine. Because everyone was talking like this all the time. So it was a little bit too fast, which meant that all the kind of, and then they discovered the ghost beneath the door. But who was knocking? But who was phone? But who was phone? All of that stuff. Instead of being, but who was phone? Sounded like they were very, very... I did in fact give myself a scared, Bazzy. Well done. Basically, I was able to deal with it because I just sped it up, so they all sounded like they were aware they were about 10 minutes behind time, so they were talking too fast.
People who are talking too fast don't have time to be scared, right?
A little scary and enigmatic. The point in all of this is that's how I dealt with something which I found at a very low level, psychologically and emotionally a little traumatic. Do what you have to do to deal with something which is potentially emotionally or psychologically traumatic. There is no wrong answer here.
Yeah, right. Nobody sounds scary when you speed them up till they sound like chipmunks. Here we go.
See, now all I can hear is stuff fading going, "When you left, I was a student. Now I am the master."
See, you go there. The alternate, the flips.
To Jurassic Park. Go on. Sorry.
The flip side to that being, if you slow anybody down until they sound way too slow, then they sound like deep ones. So that is your spectrum for voice effects speed. You range somewhere between deep one and chipmunk.
Yes.
And with that brilliant insight and half a cup of coffee, maybe a quarter cup of coffee under my belt, shall we venture in? How do you think I make it through Horror Nights? Walk fast and fingers in the air. Valid, Wendy. Pezzy, apologies. 100% valid. You are valid. All right, so here we go, folks. Get yourself some a lovely beverage if you haven't already. Comfort toys if needed. Thank you so much for Wendy, who's giving us the recap there in the chat. Yep, exactly.
Hydrate, don't hydrate. Get comfortable. Food.
Make good choices for you.
Needed. Pets. Do what you gotta do.
Here we go. All right, let's see what awaits us. And apologies, I'm still eating my hash browns / breakfast. No worries, Pezzy. We'll see you later. Chapter 2. Lanterns.
I'm not big on speeches.
Oh.
I've always believed that the role of the bartender is to shut up and listen. And by that measure, Gabe was the worst bartender I've ever had.
Oh, Jed!
I never issued a speeding ticket to someone on a bicycle before.
Look at that picture behind him.
He cared so much about my admissions essay. Even though he probably couldn't spell admissions or essay.
Oh. This is really sweet.
He booked my band to play the Lantern. All the way from Seattle to pretty much right where I'm standing.
I can recall 14 specific instances
Oh, Ducky.
where Gabe said something that made me laugh. The first was 2 years ago.
Oh.
So, long story short, instead of a ticket, I ended up buying him a beer.
I want to get to know more
Gabe
about that guy.
stood like 3 feet away, grinning like a doofus at us. I'm sure there were more people, but I only remember him.
Nice shot.
And then he said, I know! That's why the K is silent.
Oh. Everybody processes grief
And the
different
fifth
ways.
time,
Oh, bless.
He cared about everyone.
he was the kind of guy you wanted to be around. He was a world-class
Look at that picture.
bullshitter.
He was my best friend.
It's okay, honey. It's okay.
All I want to say about Gabe is he came into this bar as a stranger,
It's all right, honey.
but he left it as family. Guess that's that then. What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident. And I just wish
It
that
wasn't an accident.
Oh, Ryan,
Son,
come on.
now is not the time.
He's
Gabe
right.
called the mine. I gave him my sat phone to be sure he could get through.
He's not
They
angry.
fucked up.
I think it's
No.
sad or scared.
Now Gabe's dead.
Poor Ryan.
That was my shift. If anyone had called, it would have gone through me. Nobody called.
Mac, don't you dare.
You're lying. In front of Gabe's own fucking sister. Alex heard the whole thing.
He's right. I did hear him.
He's right. I was there when Gabe made the call.
I'd like to hear what you have to say about that, Mac.
I'm not saying anything. Just, I didn't get a call. Draw your own conclusions.
All right, folks. This is an ongoing investigation.
How about we review the sequence of events to find Gabe? Remember why? Another fight with Riley, maybe?
No, I don't have to take this.
Just saying. Pretty wild that you come stumbling out of Gabe's apartment with your face all fucked up.
Ryan.
And just a couple hours later, you just so happened to miss the call that would have saved his life.
Look, I told you there was
boy.
no call to miss.
Yes, CCC. Ryan's the dude we punched.
Oh shit, I mean, it's not like...
No.
It's not like
Mac
Gabe was
is who we
Mr.
punched.
Reliable
Look at the
all
black
time.
eye.
Watch your mouth, Mac.
Ryan, that's enough. Now, I'm just as eager as you to understand all this, son, but there was a time...
Bullshit, Dad. This little weasel's calling Gabe a liar at his own fucking wake.
No, I am just telling you.
Mac, I swear, if you say there was no call one more fucking time...
Stop it! Stop it now! This is not the time or place. We're all here for Gabe. Okay, Ryan?
Sure, I'm sorry. It's not... I'm just...
Everybody grieves in different ways. And at different times.
I'm not the one who killed him.
Oh.
Aren't you, though?
Fuck did you just say?
Ryan, back off.
Oh, I'm just saying. I thought I heard that you
Mac,
were the one.
you shut the hell up.
No, go ahead. You got something to say, Mac? Let's fucking hear it.
Come on, guys. Don't make me intervene.
All right, fine. As long as we're tossing around accusations, way I hear it, you're the guy who cut the rope.
Ooh, that's... Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy.
Break's over. Everyone, out.
Alex?
Hey.
Fuck those guys.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Good job, Steph.
Are you okay?
No. I think I will be is a very accurate answer.
I will be. I'd accept hell no as well.
I think I'm going to be optimistic and be like, I will be.
Not really. But I will be.
It's not your job to keep it together.
Thanks. Do you, it's messy, but do you want to come in?
Sure.
Please notice, this is a terribly gendered statement, but please notice that the way that different genders are socialized to deal with intense emotions like grief.
Further to that, two guys in very macho professions who only understand one way of dealing with things.
You play guitar?
Sort of. It was a gift from Gabe.
Cool. Gabe would try to pop wheelies outside the record store to make me laugh. Never worked. Till he wiped out. That was hilarious.
He drew pirate faces on the foosball characters?
Why would you not draw
Of
pirate
course
faces
he
on the
did.
Really
foosball
wanted to do a lot
characters?
for Ethan. But by the end of it, he was more jazzed about it than anybody.
Wish I could have seen it.
We took this a year ago. No way. I can't.
Yes.
What?
He actually
Foosball.
kept it.
Hmm.
What a dick. Sorry. I just need a minute.
So,
Yeah. No problem.
For those of you who are new, Alex is an empath. She can sense emotions, which present
Calm down,
as
Alex.
colors. She can
You're
also
fine.
take them on.
You're fine. Whatever that bottle made her think of, it really messed her up. I wonder if I could help her the same way I helped Ethan. I need to feel her sadness to figure out how to help her.
And Wendy, you're absolutely right. The graphics in this, especially as someone like you who remembers when graphics were ball and line, are astounding.
So I'm trying to remember the mechanics
You
of...
get close enough and I think you get a button prompt.
What I want to do is I'm wondering if I can...
Foosball champion? Why
I'll
would
look
that
it up
make
for
her
you.
so sad?
It's okay. I'm trying to find out if there's... Oh, here we go. So I hold X. Alright. So we're about to have, I think, a flashback sequence, everybody. Just to let you know, there may be some difference in... There may be some loud audio going. No, we're in the apartment in the past. Or we're inside her perception. Yeah, you can turn... They are an option.
Find out what's
I'm here tonight.
What are they called again?
Don't shit on my yard! They're amazing! Their guitarist has one arm.
Badass.
So, bonding over video games and music.
One night stand here, or just...
There is space for that implication, for
Yeah,
sure.
there is, isn't there?
Or maybe Steph had feelings for him that she didn't express. I don't see
Or
anything
maybe they were
else.
just buddies and she's grief-stricken.
Yeah, I like how so far it's very open for interpretation.
Dude, give it up. I already booked a bus ticket.
Wait, hear me out. One more game. If I win, you have to stay. If you win, I'll cover the ticket.
You just
Oh my
lost
God.
$50.
Gabriel.
So he won the foosball
He's the
tournament
reason she's in town.
to keep her in town so that she would stay.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your new foosball champion, Gabe Chen.
Oh, you're the worst. Can't believe I have to stay in this stupid town.
I think we both know you could have beat me if you really wanted to. So you're welcome.
Bullshit.
Oh, how
Aw.
sweet! Do one more lap around the room. I like that we are basically inheriting... Look, there are fewer stickers on the refrigerator.
Oh, God, there are. Good spot.
So we're basically... Oh, look, see, here's something else. We're inheriting her emotional memories of the past. Shot glasses.
Here's to your new job at the station.
Oh, didn't I tell you?
Okay.
Yeah. So, what we're looking at here are almost mini detective vignettes as we figure out the emotion and why it's connected to the thing that triggers it. We also just picked up poor connection quality. Currently broadcasting only mic audio.
Okay, let's give it a second because... Let me... Yeah, Wendy, I see that you're typing a message in the Discord. It says all of a sudden poor connection. I'm trying to close down other things to see if it'll help. It's weird. It says poor connection here, but Twitch says that the connection's fine.
I might be able to help Steph now.
I'm not sure if there's anything else we can do right now, folks. I think it's on Twitch's end. Because as far as Twitch is telling us, our connection is solid. We see the poor connection quality, mic audio only. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try turning off the stream, but not the game, and bringing the stream back online so that hopefully we don't lose our place, okay? We'll be right back.